Right. Hello, Virgo. I hope that you guys are doing well. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Violetta Alexis. I've been a tarot reader since 2020. If you are not new here, welcome back. How you been? Without further ado, let's go ahead and see why you are their unforgettable ex. All right, let's see. Show me a Virgo's person. Why is Virgo this person's unforgettable ex? Why is this Virgo their unforgettable ex? Okay, well, I'm not taking all those cards. We're just gonna keep trying. All right. A tower. Okay. What did you do to this person? This is like an absolute major, sorry, I'm turning on my music. This is an absolute major upheaval that you may have brought to this person's life. And this can come through an emotional awakening, a mental awakening, but something changed. It's like you are or were the tower moment in this person's life that literally changed everything, where they felt like they had to rebuild, or and whether that's like, their actual like whole life, right? I don't know if you just like fucked up their whole life and they had to rebuild it completely, or if it's something like maybe it's their belief system and you kind of challenged all of their thoughts and their philosophy on life, and that got them to think differently. So any outdated structures or outdated belief systems or outdated ways of dealing with relationships or whatever it may be, like you change that, and there you are at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, that's a very intense energy. Like, listen, being unforgettable can mean like, oh, you're unforgettable because you're so sweet, or you're unforgettable because you are crazy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a Virgo. I'm not kidding. But there's definitely something about that. The Page of Cups reversed. Oh my. Like, if this person had issues around being emotional or being honest about their emotions or being vulnerable or whatever it is, right? I feel like you did something. Let me see, because the hangman is at the bottom of the deck, which is like you force this person to see things differently and from a different perspective. What is the tower? What is the tower? The Five of Pentacles. What did Virgo trigger in this person? The Death reverse, something that they were refusing to let go of, something that they were refusing to change. They kept trying to go about something an old way and it wasn't working. And I think for a lot of you, you may have challenged their self-worth or self-value issues. You may have challenged issues around finances, or not feeling like they ever have enough, or something like that. Because what they were holding on to, or what they were sticking to, what they were refusing to change, was keeping them in a lack mindset, and you came through and you just like basically bulldozed it all down. Yeah, see, Empress reversed. You challenged their self-worth or self-value issues. Give me another one. Whoops. A Ten of Pentacles reversed. It's definitely like, I don't know, like you coming into their life, maybe like they had a certain job for a long time that really wasn't like their true calling. And even though you may have came in and maybe caused some destruction intentionally or unintentionally, it changed the way that they want to work, or what they want to do for work, or where they see themselves in 10 years. It feels like you were the catalyst, honestly. feel like this person don't like you. I feel like they don't like. I feel like it's a bittersweet. Like I'm getting a bittersweet energy. Let's see the moment that they knew that they lost you. Show me the moment that this person knew that they lost Virgo. The Nine of Cups. I feel like it's more of like when you didn't care or you acted like you didn't care or you started just like focusing on what you wanted and you were just like focused on what you wanted on an emotional level or what made you feel fulfilled as opposed to like what they wanted from you. And you just maybe kind of let it go, honestly, with that Five of Cups reverse. They're like, okay, like Virgo's just gonna do what's best for them, you know? The Page of Swords. They may have felt like you were doing some online dating, or they may have seen like some things you were posting, and like maybe they just felt like you just didn't care, or you were just focused on self. I do feel like they spied on you a lot, whether that's through like tarot or watching your social media. They may have heard some things through the grapevine, like, word of mouth or something like that. Two of Swords. I just feel like you just wanted peace or you were kind of avoiding them. This might be reversed for some of you. Okay, not for all of you. Ooh, Three of Cups reverse, Nine of Pentacles reverse. A third party that you had could have made them like question if they're good enough. See, there's that self triggering that self-worth thing again. Can you tell me about that Page of Swords? The Knight of Cups reversed. They may have seen something that I don't know, made them a little jealous or maybe it's not jealous, just put them in a mood, like made them a little moody about something, feeling like you weren't going to be vulnerable or and so I think that they just felt like you were just starting new and you were just going to focus on what you were doing and you just kind of avoided the situation to keep the peace, honestly. For some of you, they may have thought you were talking about them. Like, I don't know if it was talking badly, but they may have felt like you were talking about them and that may have made them feel some kind of way. So what they secretly wish they could say to you, the Hermit, Virgo, they would probably say you taught me a lot about me. I think you is something about you put them through a dark night of the soul, or it led to it. I don't need three cards. It led them to a dark night of the soul. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. They realized where they were over accommodating to feel worthy, or where they were pretending in order to feel valuable. They would say you made me feel not confident. They would probably tell you that the sex is good, or that they definitely felt a soulmate connection with you, a very strong connection. But I don't think it was easy. I think it was anything but easy. Can you tell me more about that Hermit? You definitely triggered maybe their ego or their pride. Aw. I think that they would say, like, you did make me very happy, you know. You did make me happy. There were a lot of points where you made me really happy and you taught me a lot about myself. And, you may have triggered them to become more creative or become more of a leader in their life. Even if they hate your ass. Like I definitely feel like they learned a lot. Like, when you think about the sun comes in and it shines a light on everything hidden, right? Hidden or not. And to be touching the hermit like this, which is Virgo, I feel like you were their happy place a lot, or they just feel like you could see them, or you saw them. Like you saw even the things that they didn't necessarily want to see. I heard I was disappointing to you. This person may have felt like they weren't good enough. So, is this person going to take action towards Virgo within the next 30 days? Is this person going Three of Pentacles? You may end up like working on a project with this person or working with them, or maybe you guys are getting on the same page. Let me see. I need one more. The Star. This person may try to get on the same page with you. What are their true intentions? High Priestess reverse. I need to clarify that. Sorry, because I'm not sure. The Five of Wands. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't feel like, yeah, Page of Pentacles reverse, Justice reverse. I don't know if they're going to give you the full story. Like, it feels like they're kind of like conflicted on whether or not they should be 100% honest about things that have transpired since then or things that happened back then. And it feels like they want to get on the same page. They want to be able to heal something between the two of you. They want to share something with you. Maybe they want to work on something with you, or they want to, bring you into some kind of project if that's a thing, right? But I think that they would be hiding things. What are they hiding? That's for another reading, right? But let's see. What are they hiding? The Knight of Wands. They're frolicking around, you know. They're kind of just frolicking around doing their thing. Okay. Should Virgo move on or reconnect with this person? Should Virgo move on or reconnect with this person? The Knight of Pentacles. If you do, it should be a business relationship or you need to do so cautiously. I feel like if you wanted to, it could happen, but you would need to move with caution and you would need to remember your power. Anything other than that, no. Like, you need to be in your highest vibration. This is the Magician, Virgo, with respect to Gemini as well. And this is also Virgo. And I feel like more than anything, like if you wanted to, I feel like you could. But what I really think you need to be focused on, building wealth, focusing on your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities, and actually grounding them into reality and making it happen. Can we get some advice for my Virgos? The Nine of Wands reversed, the Judgment reversed. Okay, so I guess don't give up. I don't feel like this is advice about this person. Don't give up. Don't ignore the calling. Don't give up just because it's hard. There's something bigger for you and you know it. Don't ignore the call, whatever that means. So, Virgo, that is what I have for you. Thank you guys so much. I hope you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can visit violettaalexis.com. Also, if you're into creative writing or poetry, make sure that you guys follow my YouTube channel, Where Dead Flowers Bloom. You can find all of that information in the description box below. Also, if you have not, make sure that you turn on all notifications for the channel. That way you can get notified when I go live and when I post. Thank you guys so much. And I hope everything works out. Let me know in the comments if it does or if it doesn't. Bye for now.